What's going on, guys? Claykeys all back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and today we're going to be taking on Doctor Cid and his abomination, his freaking big Famfrit evil thing he constructed. Chimera, no, it's not a chimera, but you know, it's like a Frankenstein type monster. We're going to be going in here and fighting him. One thing I want to note about this fight is it's super easy compared to everything else we've been doing lately, and this is my team, as you guys can see here. This is my squad. We're going to go over each unit, talk about him real quick, and then go into the fight, alright? So, just show off Warrior of Light here. Here's what I have equipped on him. We're taking Warrior of Light because he's the best, in my opinion, budget build, free-to-play type character that we can use right now as a tank. Obviously, every other character that you have is good. The main moves I'm going to be using with him are Embolden. Let's see, we're going to be using his AoE cover, you know, for a little bit of physical damage reduction if he does try to hit the whole team with that. And we're going to be using his break for his defense and spirit, all right? Next up, we have Estola. Again, the best, in my opinion, healer that is available to us as budget build, free-to-play friendly for you guys. So this is our build we're going to be having on her. She's going to be having to dispel, so we're going to be throwing Carbuncle on her. We have Golem on our Warrior of Light, all right? So we just need to spell with her, and then obviously to be able to heal. That's all she needs to cover. So, you know, units like Tillith, you know, anything like that, you can, you know, Tillith, Refia with a dual cast, they'll all take her spot. That's fine. The next up, this is the superstar, in my opinion, of this trial. You want a Tidus friend. I'm going to be using my Tidus as my friend unit because we do have to do it with 5 units or less. So here we go. For me, you guys got to make sure that, that you guys do not have any elements attached to your weapons. Cid himself is reduced damage, I think 100% to all elements. Resist, I mean. He has 100% resist to all elements besides light. I think it's 50%. And then Famfrit, whatever, he sucks, so we're just going to kill him down. But you definitely want to have it like this. I just put an enhancer on him, and then I put the Sun Beret, because as you guys know, it's Demon Killer. Famfrit is a demon. And then we want Human Killer. That is going to be to Cid, Doctor Cid. We want to take him out too, so I put that on there. I wanted to see how it worked, and then here's my build I have with Tidus here. Sadly, we can't use his awesome Water and Peril with his Limit Burst, anything like that, so that kind of sucks. But there's my build. You want to use Tidus. Why do we want to use Tidus again? Actually, we're going to get to that. I just want to explain what you needed in your Tidus build when you look at a friend. You guys want a Tidus because these guys do a lot of water damage, all right? And Tidus has Blitzmania, which is going to put up MP recovery on your whole team, and then 100% water resist, so you ain't taking damage from any of that shit. He also has, like, an attack that puts up your attack, defense, spirit, and magic, which we're going to have to use when we're going against Cid later on, because we can't use any green magic here. That's a no-no. Moving on, I'm using Chizuru as another attacking unit. I haven't made my video on chaining yet. I've really been wanting to. That's something I'm working on, thinking about. I want to make it perfect. And Chizuru chains well with Tidus in a way. You know, she has her frames in the middle are 5 frames in between. So are Tidus's on his quick hit. So that's why we're using her. As you can see, here are her abilities. Let's go ahead and slap something on here. I must have slapped a attack or HP off of her. So let's try to find something that I can throw on here real quick. Well, I guess we'll just put an attack 15 on her. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. More attack. Because she survived when I did this. I didn't even have a materia in there. That's how I start switching up materia. They get all over the place. But here's our build with her. She's going to be using her Phantom Shadow. And then she can finger snap if we need to. But it's mostly just going to be Phantom Shadow. And then we have Zyrus here. Speaking of Chizuru real quick, let me go back to this. Her, Amelia, and Setzer, I think they're very, very abundant 4-star units, along with Braun coming out recently, but Braun can't really be used here because he has elements on his attacks. They all have that 5-5-5-5-5 chain in their, their moves, their chaining moves, which they can work with Tidus. So I'm just saying, if you don't have a Chizuru and you have Amelia leveled up, or you have a Setzer, you can try to use them with Tidus too. They will chain up. So it's just somebody you could replace the Chizuru with. Now, Zyrus here. Why are we using Zyrus? We have to cast Water Gun. It's one of the stupid missions, so I decided, hey, we're just going to throw Zyrus in here. I like Zyrus. I had him leveled up to 100. We'll just put him in here and have him do work. He does have an elementless magic ability that consecutive hits will do things, will do more damage. So that's something we can look forward to. And then, as you guys can see here, this is what I have equipped on him. And then that's it. That's the crew. So now we're going to go in here and fight him. All right, so we're in here. We're going to fight the abomination. We're going to fight Doctor Cid. We're going to take him down. So we're not taking a friend unit, as we only need to have 5 units in our party. I think we need to go over the Espers here one more time. We have Carbuncle on Estola. That is for Dispel. We have Diablos on Tidus. That is for the Demon Killer and Human Killer, as, you know, Human, Doctor Cid, Demon, Famfrit. Odin is just on our Chizuru because, that's just a little bit of damage there we need and a little bit of attack. And then we have Shiva on Zyrus. Now, you normally want to put Ramu on your mage. Best stats, in my opinion. But we don't want that negative water resist that he likes to bring with him. So that's something you have to be aware of when doing this. We can use items, so I have elixirs and chocolates in there if we may need them. So the first part of this fight, you guys are going to be fighting Doctor Cid. You know, not that big of a deal. He's not that big of a boss right here. He's just going to get his butt whooped, essentially. So Warrior of Light's going to cast Embolden. Estola, you guys want to make sure you guys are dispelling these dudes. They do buff themselves sometimes, so make sure we get that dispel ready to go. Xyrus is going to be casting Water Gun, because we do have to cast it for some god-awful reason. They made that a mission. We're going to cast Phantom Shadow, and we're going to go ahead and cast Blitzmania. Get our mana up, you know, make sure our water resists 100% so we don't take any damage from water damage, stuff like that. So Dr. Cid's just going to be doing some physical damage. He don't care right now. We barely scratched him. He ain't too mad. But the cool thing about Dr. Cid is he can be broken. His defensive spirit can be broken. Famfrit cannot be broken at all. So Dr. Cid, defensive spirit. Famfrit, not at all. We can go ahead and use a Kiraja here on the team. It didn't really need that much. And then this is the move we're going to be using with Xyrus' Blood Pulsar. Again, does elementless damage, and it builds up over time, which is pretty sweet. And let's talk about how to chain with Tidus and Chizuru. So Chizuru, every unit has a wind up. Tidus is really quick. Chizuru's is kind of quick. Orlando's is kind of slow, where he's like, yeah, and then they come and hit. You know, they take a while to hit. So we're gonna be using Chizuru a little bit before Tidus, not at the same time, and then Xyrus, Tidus at the same time. We're just hoping to get Xyrus in there at a certain point. I'm actually gonna hit Xyrus a little early here and see how that works. So we'll hit Xyrus and then we'll go like this. We'll see what our chain gets up to. Pretty good. We almost took Dr. Cid out in one hit, and then he hits us because he does have some HP thresholds. But as long as you have your spirit defense up, you know, you're gonna be good. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. So let's heal everybody back up to full before we fight him and his monster he'll unleash upon us, and be ready for the next round. Because we're just gonna be able to chunk this guy out real quick. Okay, so we're good there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use an elixir, or not an elixir, a turbo ether on Warrior of Light to make sure he has as much mana as possible. He actually is going to be casting a lot of abilities. And then we're going to have Tidus use quick hit, and that should be the end of it. He has the most mana pool, and then we'll just auto attack with these. So there we go. That was the first part. Hard, right? I know, you guys barely made it out alive. It was close. When we start this first round here, our turn's going to look like this. Warrior of Light's going to cast Embolden. Tidus is going to cast Blitzmania to make sure our water resistance is up, because Famfrit does a lot of water damage. Ishola's going to cast Double Dispel, which you guys are going to see here. And then Xyrus is going to cast his Blood Pulsar. Okay, so this is the trick with casting Double Dispel. It's not too rough, not too difficult. We got to find a spell real quick first. There it is. Double Dispel, you just want to target one person in the middle of the cast, target the next person. So you're just like, boop, and then you just target, then you would target Famfrit. One of the problems with, I'm working on an iPad right here, it cuts the top off. It's not because of my video is framed weird, it's just how it actually looks on my iPad, so sorry about that. Warrior of Light is casting Embolden, like I said, and then Chizuru is going to be casting Phantom Shadow. Xyrus is casting, I always want to say Dyrus. You got any League of Legends fans out there? And then we're going to be casting Blitzmania. So there we go. So we'll be targeting here, and we'll just go boop boop. And what we want to do here is we want to kill Famfrit off first. Famfrit really doesn't have any anything but water attacks in a way. He's way simpler. We just kill him off, and then we're going to use Defensive Spirit debuff on Cid and take him down. Cid does have a lot of HP thresholds with some big hitting ability. You know, AoE ability, but we can get through that with defensive buffs. It's fine. It's actually not even a huge deal at all. But we're just gonna take Famfrit out first. Remember, Famfrit is a demon, so demon killers are effective against him. And we always want to have Blitzmania up, or whatever you're using for your water resist. That needs to be up at all times. I don't know how else to stress that. So we're looking at our stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Light is with us. You know, that's gonna block physical damage on the whole team. And I know that turn I could have kind of used some MP management, but nobody really needs it yet. Nobody needs any MP stuff. So we're going to go ahead and cast Phantom Shadow, target Famfrit, do this, and then we'll see where we're at. So we get a lot of damage in there. Pretty good, pretty good. Sadly, we can't like break Famfrit. I wish we could. It would be awesome if we could. I just want to break defenses, you know. I just wanted to be doing damage, but it ain't gonna work out for us too well, I guess. Okay, so this turn we are gonna be using an elixir on Chizuru after she gets done casting Phantom Shadow, just to get her mana back up. It's about that time. We'll use Blood Pulsar. We're gonna be using Quick Hit, and the next turn we have to do our Blitzmania again, and then we're just gonna cast double Kiraja. I think is good enough. I mean, our girl Estola just has so much mana regen, it just doesn't even matter. You'll just never, I don't even need to do that. Like, Warrior of Light could have been Benedicted, but it's whatever. So right here, we'll make sure we're targeting Famfrit, and then we're gonna go boop, boop. We'll see how that works. See if that does a little bit more damage. I like that a little bit better. That seems like doing a little bit more, and we'll put up our elixir on our Chizuru to make sure our MP's up. And guys, I'm using elixirs. You know, they're a dime a dozen nowadays with all the summons and the raids, and then the summons in the arena and events, things like that. They ain't that hard to get a hold of, and chocolates are kind of rare, so I'm kind of saving those, even though I have a buttload of them too. So that's whatever. I've heard you can get chocolates in expeditions also. So we're looking at our team. What do we need? Blitzmania. It's not on us anymore, and that is very important. So we're going to throw that on ourselves. Warrior of Light doesn't really even need healed. So with Warrior of Light, I'm going to go ahead and cast the Light is with us again, and then Ishtola is going to take this time to cast an elixir on Xyrus after he gets done casting his Blood Pulsar, which has been building up turn after turn to be doing maximum damage. So here we go. So make sure we're on Famfrit. That's fine. And then we'll just do that on Xyrus, get his MP all the way back up. No problem at all. And you can see we do some damage even without Tidus. It would just take some time. Even without a hefty Tidus. The Tidus is just there, like, the chain is there. If you had double Chizuru, it'd be pretty sick too. But we do need the Tidus for the buff, you know what I'm saying? So, let's look, see what we need. It looks like we still have Embolden on. However, you know, it'd be a good time to cast it now. We have been going through 3 or 4 turns. We don't want to get in a situation where we have to cast it. We're running out of time. Something's gone wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Embolden now. We're going to cast double Kiraja here. Because here in a little bit, we're going to be using, like, Amp Up or whatever. His Tidus's move, his ability. So that'll be good there, too. So we'll cast Embolden here. And then we're going to go with Quick Hit, Phantom Shadow, and Blood Pulsar. Where are you at? Boop. Okay, cool. So, you guys ready for this? Here we go. I didn't really do that much damage. I'm sad. Oh, yeah. You know why I didn't do that much damage, chat? Or, I guess, YouTube? I'm not talking about Twitch chat. We didn't dispel. Look. Thank you, iPad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Apple, for not being able to show me. It's not Apple's fault. It's FFB's things. For not showing me this, but I should have known that, right? That's in my head. I was too busy talking about other shit. He needs to be dispelled, guys. Easy mode. So what we're going to do is we have to heal up this turn. So double heals. Like, I was like, dang, we didn't do any damage there. That sucked. But in the end, we're just going to go ahead and do this up like this. And we're going to use Warrior of Light to do his AoE. Wait, let me see my MP right here. Yeah, he's fine. We're going to do our AoE. Light is with us. And we're going to use Finger Snap here. See, that's the problem, dude. You can't even see it. But I even told you guys that earlier to be aware of that. Because it cuts his head off. But, you know, of course, I'm just like, whatever, nerd. I can do whatever I want. I'm a king. So we'll use Blood Pulsar. And then we'll be using Quick Hit. So it's not going to be doing that much damage. It'll be a lot more than it did last turn. We'd probably be killing him. If we would have remembered that last turn, but it's not that big of a deal. We were good on mana. Nothing too crazy. And then, look, Warrior of Light just taking it like a champ. Taking it like a champ. Okay, so we got to put up our Blitzmania again. That's going to always have to be up, like I've been saying. Checking out our team. Everything should be solid. Warrior of Light really doesn't have anything to do, to be honest. He's just sitting here like, hey, what's up, guys? What are you guys into? I'm going to cast Benediction on him. That saves some time. And then Blood Pulsar and Phantom Shadow should be good to go. Boom, boom. And then next turn, I hope we kill Famfrit off. We'll see. I'm unsure on that. You cast Protected Shell again? Famfrit, you beast. All right, there we go. So, what are we looking like here? Everybody seems good. Everybody seems happy. Everybody seems like they got their buffs. So, we're going to go ahead and cast a Kiraja and a Dispel here. Where's Kiraja at? There it is. On the squad. So make sure we're targeting here. Get rid of that bullshit he put on himself, because that's some, like I said, that's some bullshit. Light is with us. Go ahead and cast that. And now I think we'd be able to take him down. It depends on our damage, our chaining, etc., etc. But we want to take Famfrit down with this. So it's gonna be like this. Let's see. Ugh! Come on, Xyrus, do that damage. Yes. So he's down for the count. Doctor Cid's gonna be a little pissy right now. Cast Haste on himself and do a big elemental damage. That's his attack. All right, that's the one you got to be worried. Look at poor Chizuru. She almost went down. That's because we didn't have our spirit buffed. I think she was missing a little bit of health. We got through it, but it was close. Anyway, you could just raise her anyway. It's not like this thing is super hard. Double Kiraja on the team. We're gonna be casting. Make sure. Okay, so we have Blitzmania up. We're gonna be casting. What's it called? Get pumped. Yeah, get pumped, because we want our spirit and magic buff too, and we're gonna have our attack buffed up with that. We could have chained that a little bit. What I think I'm gonna be doing here is I am going to be casting an elixir on our Chizuru. I'm scared for her. She seems like she might die. Plus she's missing a little bit of mana. And then we're gonna go ahead and just do the same thing we've been doing, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Next turn we're gonna go ahead and break our boy Doctor Cid down, and then have Tidus beat his ass unless he has to cast Blitzmania. I mean, that was pretty good damage right there. Xyrus is starting to pump it out now. All right, Warrior of Light, do your thing. That's right. Warrior Light strong. He's strong, kids. He's strong. Oh, no. All right, cool. So, is anybody hurt? We do have a couple kids hurt on our team. So, we're going to go ahead and just cast Double Courage. It should be good enough. Hopefully. Double Courage. I want everybody to be full for that thing that's about to hit us. So, we have Blitzmania on. I'm kind of sad. I don't think it is. No, I want to do damage. I'm sick of not doing damage. All right, here we go. What else can we do here? We can break him. Break him. So that's what we're going to do. Break. And then the same things we've been doing for our whole lives. Our whole entire lives have been the same abilities. Zyrus, show me. Yeah, Zyrus, 2 chain. 2 chains. Oh, God. Okay, so he does, like I said, he does like a big attack ability normally, but he only does like 1. And so you end up living through it and just healing through it easily. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see, Kiraja. I probably stopped talking and try to make this video a little bit shorter, huh? You know me, I just get on some rants and raves and I just want to talk about all kinds of stuff with you guys. No, what the hell just happened? Okay, maybe I should just like talk to you guys. At least I do things right sometimes. So we're pumped up. We have our Blitzmania on. We're good to go. So now we can actually unleash the beast that is Tidus, my boy. And also, guys, in any video I can use Tidus, I will be using him because he's awesome. So here we go. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah. Ah! So that almost killed us. Now I'm just joking. It was close though. It was close. Here we go. Here we go. Kiraja. Boop. Let's see where we're at right now. Is he buffed in any way? Did he secretly buff himself when I wasn't looking? Tends to do that sometimes. I think our, let's see. Is everything still buffed? Nope. So now Tidus is going to have to get everybody pumped again because they've been slacking off. And then I want to, I don't know, with Warrior of Light, use, freaking Elixir on Tidus, I guess. Chizuru is going to go ahead and do the same thing she's been doing. Although Chizuru might die here. I may have made a mistake because Chizuru's not full health. She's probably definitely going to die, so fuck that. Yep, that's okay. So we're just going to hope she lives. That's all we're going to have to say. She's not full health. He's going to do one of his moves. Defend. That's better. There we go. That's the best we can do. Let's see if Chizuru can live through it. Blood Pulsar doing damn good damage. Defense was probably good there. Just making sure. Okay, cool. I just wanted to have enough damage. I mean, not damage, but I wanted to have enough defense on my, not defense, MP on my Tidus so I can start doing damage, man. I'm sick of being cucked doing the support role. But that's the thing about Tidus, man. He can lay the deeps and he can do the support role. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Do we have, God, all right. One more turn, Doctor Cid. You get one more turn with your bullshit, and then I'm coming for you, Doctor Cid. And then I'm coming for you. So, where is it at? Phantom Shadow, and then we'll just do fucking this. Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, Golem, come out. Go away. Blood Pulsar, damage. I'm probably not even gonna be able to use Tidus. Yeah, this is gonna tickle. He didn't do anything. He's just gonna auto attack him with Warrior of Light covering and then you know, Golem protecting us. Look at those misses on Tidus, man. That's just from straight up passes. I don't have anything else on him, I don't believe. Alright, so this guy's goner. We're gonna be using our Limit Burst. And we're just going to end it in style because I love that Limit Burst. I hope it kills him. I'm going to say that and he's going to be like, I live. Come on, Tidus. Come on, Tidus. Is that Blitzball strong enough? He's going to live, isn't he? No! Dr. Cid, you son of a bitch! Because he wasn't broken. See, if we'd have broken, we would have had his ass. That's fine, though. Shit. Now he does styling on me by living with no life. Now everybody's gonna make fun of me on the internet. They're gonna be like, ha 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 ha! You didn't fucking kill him with that Limit Burst. You suck. All right, well there's that. So he's definitely dead next turn. Made a little mistake there by not breaking the defensive spirit. I got too excited because that Limit Burst is sick as fuck, dude. He runs up on his freaking sword and then blitzballs the guy in the face just like 10. It's awesome. All right, dude, I'm bored. Dr. Cid, stop it. Dr. Cid, that's enough. That's enough. All right, die, Dr. Cid. It's over. Dr. Cid lives again. It's not. I'll kill him with this. Man, I was hoping to auto attack his ass. He's still styling on me. He doesn't even care. He's just like, whatever. Whatever. He just like doesn't give a shit, dude. All right, so there you go. We did all the achievements. Dr. Cid made me look like a fool for a couple turns, but that's all right. Hope you guys got a laugh out of it. Because I get ahead of myself, dude. I bet you guys do too sometimes. You're just sitting there, you're like, I got this motherfucker. And then you like try to dab on him and he's just like, nah, I'm still here. What's up? Kawaii-san. Like, he just, like, stays there. Whatever. So, that's how you do it, guys. Pretty simple event. Not too tough. Again, I gave you some examples of some units you can use in there. I'm going to try to get that chaining video out to you guys soon. I just want to make sure I understand it all completely 100% so I don't give you guys misinformation. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if Dr. Cid styled on you at all or you beat his ass. And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next one.